the second night of the regular season for the Professional Fighters League, and the road to $1 million took place Thursday night in the Windy City. PFL 2 took place at the Chicago Theater, which featured the lightweight and light heavyweight divisions. In regular season play, winning is important, but fighters have the opportunity to pick up additional points in the standings. In case you missed it, here is how the scoring works for the Professional Fighters League. A win is with 3 points. Additional bonus points are added for a stoppage, which is based on the round it took place. A finish in the first round is worth 3 additional points, second round is worth 2 and a third round stoppage is worth 1. A draw awards each fighter with 1 point, while a loss is worth 0 points. The most amount of points a fighter can earn in the regular season is 12. In the event's headliner, former Bellator lightweight champion, and 4-time UFC veteran, Will Brooks got back to his winning ways when he took on Luis Firmino. Will was able to use great movement, a solid jab and a grinding wrestling game to sweep the scorecards. Firmino kept coming forward, looking for takedowns to get Brooks into his world, jiu-jitsu. Brooks was able to stay patient and use great defense to avoid any dangerous positions. While the first round seemed to be the closest one in terms of scoring, Brooks continued to extend his lead as the fight progressed to pick up 3 points and his first victory in almost 2 years. After fun scramble fest, Foster finishes Nijim in final round in the co-main event. Ramsey Nijim and Brian Foster went to work quickly, throwing heavy leather at each other. Both guys would trade takedowns, but a beautiful sweep from Foster landed him on top. Foster took Nijim's back as he was looking to advance his position. He succumbed to a Nijim sweep. The scrambles continued throughout the opening frame, as both guys continued to trade positions. Foster with another beautiful scramble and almost locked in a Kimura as time expired. The second round began with more of the same, heavy leather, and once the fight hit the ground, it was Scramble City. Foster looked to lock in a guillotine, but Nijim was able to escape. At one point while on his back, Foster was throwing punches forwards and backward at his opponent. Foster continued to try to scramble off of his back, but to no avail. Nijim ended up in full mount. Foster utilized patience and finally was able to get on top. Foster postured up and landed big punches, but ended the round off of his back. Foster comes out in the third round with a pair of spinning back kicks and a vicious flying knee to drop Nijim. Foster got on top and finished a great fight with big punches. 4 big points for Brian Foster. Kayla Harrison impresses in debut. 2-time Olympic gold medalist Kayla Harrison made her long-awaited MMA debut in Chicago. Harrison took on 7-fight veteran Brittany Ilkin in a women's lightweight bout, and Ilkin got herself into some trouble early. The commentating team said it best, Elkins needs to stay away and work from the outside. Harrison closed the distance quickly and got Elkins to the ground. After taking her opponent's back, Harrison was working for a submission. She couldn't find one with the back, so she transitioned to an armbar setup. As expected, Elkins could only keep her arm out of danger for so long as Harrison extended her arm and got the immediate tap. It will be interesting to see how the PFL and Harrison move forward at 155 pounds, as the waters are quite shallow. Nevertheless, it was an impressive start for Kayla Harrison. Referee costs Jason High the chance at $1 million. Efren Escudero, who missed weight for the contest by 6 pounds after taking the fight on a week's notice, picked up a very controversial second-round submission victory over Jason High. It was a grinding fight that was certainly favoring High, but Escudero was able to lock in a guillotine choke. The referee stopped the bout as he thought High tapped out. High immediately protested the call, which was understandable once the replay was shown, because High was looking to grab Escudero's forearm. High was visibly upset, yelling in the cage, shoving the referee in the chest, and was seen flipping over cage-side chairs on his way back to the locker room. Despite the victory, Escudero was not awarded any points due to missing weight. From the booth to a TKO finish and 5 points, the best story of the night had to come from former UFC light heavyweight Sean O'Connell, who did commentary for the Facebook preliminary card before heading back to open up the main card against Ronnie Marks. After a tough first round, where he spent the vast majority on his back, O'Connell came back with a beautiful counter left hand to drop his opponent. O'Connell rained down a series of punches until the referee stopped the fight. Full PFL 2 results. Will Brooks 3 points def. Luis Firmino via UD 30-27 x3. Ryan Foster 4 points def. Ramsey Nijem via TKO 0-23 round 3. Kayla Harrison def. Brittany Elkins via submission 3-18 round 1. Efrain Escudero 0 points due to missing weight def. Jason High via submission 0-35 round 3. Sean O'Connell 5 points def. Ronnie Marks via TKO 0-41 round 2. Brandon Halsey 4 points def. Smelina Rama via TKO Cup 0-01 round 3. Islam Mamedov 3 points def. Yuki Kawana via UD 30-27 x2 29-28. Vinny Magalhaes 6 points def. Jamie Abdallah via submission 137 round 1. Rockham Cleveland 4 points def. Rashid Yusupov via TKO injury 0-01 round 3. Maxim Grishin 6 points def. Jason Butcher via TKO injury 140 round 1. Robert Wadley 5 points def. Thiago Tavares via TKO 0-35 round 2. Nathan Schulte 3 points def. Chris Wade via UD 30-26 x2 29-29. Dan Spone 4 points def. Bazigad Atajev via TKO 4-29 round 3.